So I made this game in 24 hours, I think. I actually took most of the time resting. We think making a game is so hard and so tiring that it takes years to make it and it comes out as hot fucking garbage. But not to worry, if only we worked on a game within 24 hours, then we wouldn't even give a shit if it flopped or not. Okay, so before I started making this game, I planned out how the game will be first. And I realized my friend was actually a game developer back then. And one of his projects was actually about a really simple game. So the game is about you fighting against a variety of enemies, from the normal enemy to an exploding enemy, in a very isolated space, making this game even harder. But I thought this game could be better. So I'm making the theme of my game into robots versus zombies. Damn, I'm so fucking original. Okay, so I made a funny little box where the player will be running around doing pow pow, if you catch my drift. Then I made this model for the button that'll start the game. And since the game is first person, the camera has to feel smooth and realistic. So I added this camera sway. And for the gun, I made a view model first. Even though I should have started with coding it, but this project was like 8 months ago and I've grown since.
In hour 2, I made the gun system. So I made this bullet by taking a sphere and making the Z-axis longer. Yep, that's how I make tracers. And I made a gun system before, so this shouldn't be that hard. And there we have... What the fuck? And there we have it. A gun. That was so easy. And since just running around and shooting is fucking cringe, I made the gun have the ability to overheat. In hour 3, I made a punching system. And since you're up close and you reach the blood splat of your enemies, you can heal. Wonder where I got my inspiration for that. In hour 4, I made this epic model for the zombie. And boom, he is complete. Sorta. Oh no, it's a zombie! And after that, I made a smaller and paler version of it, which is the faster variation, but it has lower health compared to the normal one. Alright, I'll hit the sack for hour 5 to hour 6. In this hour, I want to give the zombie purpose. And since I'm so smart, this will be easy. The whole code broke down, man, what the fuck? After that was fixed, I made a health GUI. This was easy to implement since it's just a text label. Then I made a model for the boomer. It don't go boom yet, but it will soon. And for hour 8 to 14, I focused on working on the round system and game progression. And I also started working in the button earlier, so that's cool. And in hour 15, I made the boomer actually go boom. And I made a tank variation too. Didn't take much, all I had to do was tweak the health and attack damage. And you know what? Despite having a time limit making this game, I took the time to game with the boys until hour 21. What the fuck is wrong with me?
What?
Okay, well, I'm kinda fucked. In this hour, I made a model for the boss. Like Isaac Newton once said, boss fight is kinda cool and stuff. Don't blame me, blame Wikipedia. I showed a picture of him to my friend Jaden and he was like, bro, he is so cool. Call him Amalgamation, bro. And I was like, sure thing, bro. That's how we got the name for our boss.
Okay, last 3 hours. I spent my time animating and scripting Amalgamation. Oh, and this is how the battle starts, by the way.
Alright, this is the boss. Amalgamation, come out. That's so creepy. I love how I did this boss. Yep, that was basically it. I tweaked a few things and that was the game. If you couldn't already tell, this game is inspired by Ultra Kill, obviously. Oh, and yeah, this game is playable by anyone. Anyone with a computer since it's PC only. And if you were a fan when my name was still Sleepless Dev, you would already know by now that this is a re-upload. And you may be asking yourself, why would he re-upload this specific video? It's because this game was actually good. As in, I'm actually gonna make this a real project alongside the Soulsborne game. I already have a name for this game, it's called Cybershot. And yeah, that's all for this video. Sorry for the long ass break. School just ended and I'm kinda tired, man. Yeah, that's all. Peace. And I made a gun system before, so